Hi, and welcome to another edition of Kentucky Farm Bureau Reports. All across the Commonwealth, policy development meetings have been taking place, like this one at the Madison County Fairgrounds, where District 8 is getting together for some good old grassroots policy development.
It's always a pleasure to be here at District 8 to talk about policy development and go over a little of the semantics, if you will. Everybody knows your resolutions are due in the state office by August 15th. And I think the last 4 years in a row, we've had all 120 counties submit in resolutions.
Well, this is policy development meeting. I mean, this is the beginning of the grassroots organization. This gives us ideas of what our grassroots membership is really concerned about and what they have on their minds to improve our farming operations and also improve our farm economy. We're going to be talking about energy, I'm sure. We're going to be talking about transportation. We're going to be talking about taxes. We'll be talking about anything that concerns the Kentucky farmer.
Your rumblings, when they look for new revenue, where do you think they're going to look first? Tobacco.
Heads.
Heads, all right. I don't drop it.
But I certainly want to welcome you this morning to the forum. Also, present topics. The topics for today's meeting are agriculture and market rural development, agriculture appropriation.
It was right after I was elected. You had just finished months of work. I think over 50 farm organizations had come together to develop the first ever long-range strategic plan for Kentucky agriculture. I reviewed that plan and I enthusiastically embraced that plan because I felt like that what you had put together gave us the roadmap we needed to move Kentucky's agricultural economy into the 21st century and to make it successful.
Kentucky Farm Bureau played host to the first official issues forum between Kentucky Governor Steve Beshear and State Senate President David Williams.
We see an enthusiasm that many people thought would never happen, and we see young people deciding to invest the most important decision they have, and that's what they're going to do with the rest of their life, deciding that agriculture is a productive way and an important way to spend their lives. And we all know that it's a matter of national security that we continue to be able to produce a safe stream of food, because if a nation doesn't eat, a nation doesn't exist.
The candidates appeared before the state board and fielded questions on key policy issues on energy, environmental issues, insurance, education, and economic development, among others.
We cannot allow there to be a divide between urban and rural areas in the state. People have to understand where their food comes from and where their energy comes from, and education is a part of that for rural and urban people.
We're going to build a new building for the Breathitt Veterinary Center in Hopkinsville. Before I get out of office, it's going to be done. It has been needed for a long time. I'm going to plan on putting it in my budget in the coming session. That's been a top priority of your all's, but it's also been a top priority of mine.
Over 25 state news outlets were on hand, including television, radio, and print media.
We have a tax system that is broken in Kentucky. No other state's tax system exactly fits Kentucky. That's the reason an expert commission needs to be brought forward to design the best tax system for the mix that we have between agriculture and industry.
I think the people of Kentucky realize that the governor's election in Kentucky is about Kentucky. We have our issues here that we deal with. Most of what a governor deals with is really not partisan in nature. And you don't have to make it partisan in nature. They are common sense issues that you deal with in order to improve the quality of life of our people. And that's what I'm going to continue to do, and I think people understand that.
Once again, it was time for the UAK Ag Field Day, held in Princeton, Kentucky. Hundreds came to see agriculture's latest research and extension work. Farm Bureau was on hand to share with folks that farmers are good neighbors.
This is important because this really gives the public an idea about exactly what we do in Extension and the College of Agriculture. Really, a lot of folks, especially the public that aren't part of the agricultural sector, don't have a good idea about agriculture in general, and also the role UK plays with Extension service at the county level and on the statewide level, and also research that's going on to benefit agriculture.
This year's Young Farmers Summer Outing was held in Louisville, Kentucky. Young farmers from across the state attended the annual event sponsored by Kentucky Farm Bureau. Also this year, young farmers from Indiana Farm Bureau joined in on the festivities.
They don't normally have a summer function, so we've invited their young farmer group to come be with us as we go through this joint summer outing.
Well, we were looking to get back into doing a summer outing, and we had a good opportunity to get with Kentucky and come down and see part of their state and enjoy some time and fellowship with them.
This year, because Indiana is in the mix, we're going to divide up by commodity interest, a wide variety from forage to beef cattle to emerging ag and rural development, all kinds of interest. And we're real excited to see what young farmers from a whole wide range of interest come up with this morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, FFA members, on behalf of the 15,000 FFA members in the state of Kentucky, I welcome you to the 75th anniversary
Kentucky Farm Bureau President Mark Haney and Executive Vice President David S. Beck participated in a ribbon cutting ceremony for the dining hall renovation at the Kentucky FFA Leadership Training Center.
Second, a very special thank you goes out to the staff of the Kentucky Farm Bureau as a key foundation supporter of the FFA, and in particular for lobbying for the funds to renovate the dining hall. Please give a round of applause to Mr. David Beck and the Kentucky Farm Bureau for all of their support to the FFA.
Please take advantage of your opportunities here. Please keep us moving forward. Keep agriculture a part of the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Make it grow.
Thank you so very much, Farm Bureau. There's one thing that probably as director here for over the years that it is such a comfort to know that there's someone there that wants agriculture education to be successful, wants the FFA to be successful, and there's the #1 friend on that list, and that's Kentucky Farm Bureau Federation. We know they're there. In terms of this facility being built, it would never have happened without the Farm Bureau saying, hey, this is important. And again, thank you, Farm Bureau, for what you did for us in terms of this happening, because it would not have happened without your being there. It just would not have happened.
Now here's Dwight Greenwell with a member benefits update.
One of our popular member benefits is our T-Mobile discount. Any member wishing to sign up for T-Mobile cellular service can get a 12% discount by providing the discount code that is available on our website and our brochures. Existing T-Mobile members can get the same 12% discount by signing up for an additional 2 years service. For this and information on all of our member services, visit our website, kyfb.com.
Very soon, Freddie Farm Bureau will take his place as the official greeter of the Kentucky State Fair. The annual Gospel Quartet Contest is just one of the attractions taking place on Farm Bureau Day at the State Fair, August 25th. As always, Farm Bureau Day will be kicked off with the annual Country Ham Breakfast and Charity Auction. And don't forget the Farm Bureau Luncheon in the air-conditioned comfort of the South Wing. So remember, Farm Bureau Day at the State Fair, August 25th. Also mark your calendars for deadline for receipt of the Farm Bureau Public Relations Award nominations, September 23rd. National Farm Safety and Health Week is September 18th through the 24th. And remember, resolutions need to be in before October 15th. We'd like to thank District 8 for allowing us to join in on our policy development meeting, and we'll see you next time.